As you can see here, Colombia has just been attacked right now. So the Reds make their first move, launching an attack on the southern part of Colombia, and then so do the Yellows. They launch an attack via Venezuela and parts of Brazil. Now, Colombia is just like, why did I have to be in South America? Why? And I don't know. You chose this. So anyway, the Reds are attacking again, but they're going to be way more offensive. And they're going to encircle this entire region of Colombia, I don't know the name, and completely take it over. They also try to shoot up for Bogota, but then fail. Now it's the yellow team's turn again, where they're going to attack some more. But since Venezuela is crumbling so much, they have to focus on the new team. So as you can see here, there's like a big civil war going on in Venezuela. The Brazilians are going to try to do as much as they can to help, but first, the red team are going to make as much benefit of this situation as they can. They're going to conquer the majority, a lot of Colombia, and completely kick them out of the way of the yellow team. Meanwhile, the yellow team are trying to defend themselves from the green team, where they managed to somewhat successfully take over some small bits of the green rebel groups, but not that much. Now the rebellion is going to clump up over here, and they're kind of gotten a lot of Venezuela, and Venezuela is basically dead at this point, but not yet. The Reds continue and manage to finish off Colombia, and now it's just the Venezuelan Civil War. So as you can see here, Colombia has been completely divided, and it's just these countries. But now, a really interesting thing happens. The Brazilians accidentally shoot some Peruvian troops all the way in Colombia. But this news is not taken well, and they told the government all the way in Lima. The Peruvian government considered this as an act of war, and, well, it's wartime. And here we go. Definitely the biggest fight or war in South America. So, So the war is going to start with the Brazilians, who had been preparing for this, going into West and East Bolivia. Next to act is the Argentinians, where they will attack southern Brazil, and in the meantime taking as many major cities as they possibly can. Up north, Peru is attacking the already war-torn and unstable Venezuela, and they're basically attacking on, and Brazil is, if you look at it, Brazil is losing more land than gaining. So, Brazil attacks Argentina, and it goes well until the troops from over here move up and start attacking and start kicking them out. Then the Argentinians make their own offensive, where they successfully take a major parts of Brazil. Now, they managed to kick out the Brazilians from East Bolivia, but it doesn't do that much. Then they managed to start attacking up in the north, and yeah, so obviously Brazil is losing, so they decide to make a draft. Yep, one of the worst things that a country can do. They start their initiative to free this area, and they manage to succeed in liberating in the most part. The Peruvians continue pushing. Wait, no, wrong color. No, this is the right color. The Peruvians continue pushing into Venezuela until Venezuela capitulates. Yep. The entire Venezuela is completely taken over. Now, that's because they knew that they weren't going to make it. They knew that they weren't going to be doing well. The Brazilian draft was a big mistake, because all it did was make people really angry. And Guyana and Suriname completely rebel from Brazil. So the Brazilian aren't doing well. Then the Argentinians start spiking up to the capital of Brazil, and they manage to, and they don't reach it, but they're close. So the Argentinians are managed continue spiking until they reach where the capital would be. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here, I think. And Brazil is completely lost. There's an attempt to completely surround this, but it fails because they just can't push through enough. And finally the Argentinians push towards Rio de Janeiro, which they at one point finally managed to capture. So all the people in Brazil are feeling really grim because they're losing really badly. The attempt to spike continues. And they almost managed to cut it completely off, but not quite. Not yet, anyway. They make more progress in here, and then they start going for the Brazilian coast to, knock out any remaining major cities. And the Peruvians and the Argentinians are really successful. And at one point they even managed to block this area off. So let's see what happens now.